Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, where we are playing as our paranoid sorcerer Coswin. Last episode we fought some pretty hardcore water spirits, or water elementals, or whatever, and we now have one person on death's door and no ability to get them off of it unless we rest. Looking at the map, this has got to be the last room, or the last room before the next level. We have the ability to camp 2 more times. I'm going to take the risk and camp, because I don't know what's ahead of us, and I don't want to risk it, so we're going to camp right here. Okay. I do want to check. What are the... Yours is... Wilderness survival. You got arms blend into the night. Well, the night, gloomy mood, love solitude mysteriously reduces the party's chances of attracting monsters. No, don't need that. Sharpen weapons. We're just gonna go ahead and do our standard. Gives us +2 competence bonus, which I think is good. Alright. Let's begin resting.
I haven't seen many pictures, but those I have seen were beautiful.
You would think otherwise if you'd seen as many as I have. They are cold, pretentious, and useless.
I wouldn't say that. It's the content of the picture that matters. Okay. Now Aram will have to use his Raise Dead ability on Lindsay, so she is no longer close to death. Okay. Let's buff the shit out of ourselves, because, I don't know, there's steps going here, and it's not that big of a room, so I think it's going to be something. So let's see what we have to buff ourselves. Can definitely use Bless. Aram can cast that. What else has he got? Resist cold, resist electricity, communal. Electricity, protection from evil, singular. Protection from law. Let's do Miri, get yourself a Shield of Faith. Take that Cure Wounds potion. Give yourself Bark Skin. Blur on both of our frontliners. Anything that gives a dex bonus here? Charisma, no. Protection from arrows. Potion of Aid will work. Potion of Heroism. Okay.
I am yours to command.
Let's have everybody pop their potions.
Oh, sorry.
Here I am. See.
I will protect.
Adventures
Done with waiting.
Take that.
Give the orders.
Yes,
I'm still here.
Good. Cast Blast.
Depend on me.
Take that. Okay, and then
The
Aram.
end draws near.
I want a protection from evil. Okay, everybody's got that. Calling upon the divine power of your patron, you imbue yourself with the strength and skill in combat. You get a +1 luck bonus against all that. Yeah, cast that on yourself. And then everybody's going to... Everybody's going to get a death ward. Everybody's getting a death ward. Okay. Because it'll last for 1 minute.
Let us bide
So
our
cast
time.
this on yourself.
I am your shield.
Cast this on yourself.
Just letting the ink dry.
Cast this on yourself.
The road awaits.
Cast this on Valerie.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Cast this on a coon.
Grotus awaits us.
Take this one. Cast this on a Miri. Alright, everybody's got it. Go, go, go.
I'll go ahead.
Aha! I knew we were near the end. Vorticai, in the dim light, unable to disperse deep shadows in the corners of the dark hall, you see a tall, angular figure. It is a giant with parchment-thin skin, clad in ancient clothes, yet he pays you no notice. He is studying a glowing vessel cradled in his hands.
He is here, Master. He came, O great Vorticai.
Vorticai. The giant turns towards you, and your attention is immediately drawn to the singular eye in the center of its dried and dead face, or rather, an iridescent ball of dark shade shimmering from within the Cyclops's empty eye socket like abyssal fire. In the center of the sphere is a spark of ominous red that seems to cut into you.
An interruption?
The creature's voice echoes.
So, what disturbs my meditations?
All right.
I was pondering what to do with this pathetic creature, Magar Varn. This fool dared to claim the lands that belong to me. Can you see his soul? This emptiness of this vessel is all he rules now. The same fate awaits you. I kept Magar's body because I thought
Should have saved.
he might prove a servant. But no, your corpse kneeling before me will be of more use.
I came to cleanse your evil from these lands.
The real evil comes from lesser races such as yours. Corpse flies that feed on my ancestral lands. I've already begun purging the empire of your kind, and you will watch as I extinguish each, one by one.
Victory!
All right, it's all held. Good. Go ahead and rage. Go ahead and promote a inspire courage. I want a hold person on this guy. Maybe not hold person. Is there anything else that we have that might screw with him? Definitely want the hurricane bow. That's going to help. Alright, we're going to... Things go. Fear aura. Alright, that enters. And the Raven's there. We're going to have Coswin move to the side. Nope. Maybe not. Go this way. Ooh, fortitude save. That's good. Hold on. Do I possibly have a scroll for this? Not acid arrow. I want to try and do something that, like, holds him down. I have, like, a grease or something? Or did I get rid of that? No, I think I got rid of it. I don't have the wand. I will take this, though. The slow might work, but we are going to call upon the wyvern. Right there. Alright, we knocked out the...
Protect me, please.
Okay. You've been struck. Shaken. Death Ward, I need you to... cast this upon yourself. Kundio's doing well here. They're doing a decent job. Oh. Did we do it?
Enough, Mordecai. Come
What?
face your death.
Tristan.
I'm the one who
Tristane.
will sentence you. From a relic of a crumbled empire, a relic I steal.
What
Curse
the hell?
you, Mordecai. Blinded by your faded power, I take your sight.
What the hell's
Curse you,
going on?
Mordecai. Thriving in your blind arrogance, I claim your eye.
Is the game saying the only reason I could win was with him?
Forgive me.
Wait. Holding the Oculus of Abaddon in stunning contrast to terrible darkness against the shining portal. Cleric doesn't meet your gaze. His eyes are focused on the gateway. He speaks faintly, as if he's lost in its light. Give me the Oculus now!
No.
Give me the book!
Don't ask for something I can't give you. The force that compels me calls for me, and I must answer it. I must leave. I pray to Sarenrae that you find it in your heart to forgive me.
What's going...
My sight! My eye! My gift from the depth of Abaddon! It's gone! Stolen! Thieves! Maggots! Wretched, pathetic creatures! I'll slay you! I'll slay you all!
Oh, there goes... Okay. There goes Lindsay. Oh, we got a fear.
Serve your master one last time.
Once stately, the ancient Cyclops shudders and moans. Foul black liquid runs down the cavities in his face and soak his tattered clothes. The magical glowing vessel with Megar's soul strikes the stone floor with a hollow, tolling sound and rolls right to your feet.
After all I've done, after all I've achieved, after all the trials, still I fell, and to what? To a pathetic thing like you. Worthless creature, proud in your ignorance. Do you even realize what you've done? You've doomed Mordecai to oblivion and all the power and secrets of the greatest empire ever known.
Uh-huh.
Alas, Mordecai, this is the fate of every empire and every ruler. Your hubris helped you to persist much longer than you were supposed to. And yet, the time has come for you too, to face oblivion.
Knowledge Arcana. Didn't you know, mighty Mordecai, that you should not open up your soul to everyone? The curse that Tristane put upon you struck your very essence, arrogance and lust for power.
You dare pronounce judgment on me? Oh, there is truth in your words. Curses strike harder if you empower them with the piece of the essence of the one being cursed. And I put my very self in my name. The name of a ruler and a vanquisher. The name I was cursed with. I was blind back then. More blind than I am now. And I lost the greatest gift I ever received from my patrons, the demons. Will I have to pay for such negligence?
Tell me now, what have you done with the people of Varnhold?
Vermin, who came to my lands, who raked the land with their plows, pierced it with stakes to build their miserable shacks, desecrated the sacred tombs. First, they tore my lands from me, then broke into my sanctum and stole what was mine. I was enraged when I awakened, but the Oculus of Abaddon gave me the answers I needed. It calmed me, focused me. It was powerful enough to seize control over all who lived in that wretched settlement. They came to me, one by one, to be slaughtered. I fed upon their minds to make sense of this renewed world. The thoughts they held were enough for me to conclude the world is ready for my return. The world needs my return.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
You look at me as if I committed some blasphemy. Hardly. They defiled my lands, so I defiled them in turn. Although I didn't want to limit my revenge. Their souls await fate inside the same jars as does the soul of their arrogant leader.
Well, shatter the soul jar and set Migravarn free. Your time is at an end, Mordecai. Farewell. Freed from the prison, a soul flies up in a flash of light and rushes towards the lifeless body of Migravarn. In the light of the released soul, Mordecai collapses on the floor and falls still. As you watch, cracks begin to worm through his dried body, and bones begin to crumble. Powerful enchantments that held his life within its shell, lose their battle with time. In moments, Mordecai is dust. We're back. Get everything you can. Headband of mental purification. I'll look at that. Aim of natural armor 3. Ring of planar protection. And Shroud of Abaddon. I'll have to look at that. Wand of inflict critical wounds. Take that. I don't know how long this wyvern's going to stay with us. But I think it was worthwhile to to use it for this fight. Arcane Enforcer and a Fallen Warrior's Flask. Take that. The table is piles with ancient books, stone tablets, and scrolls. Some are so ancient they look ready to crumble into dust. Others appear to be more recent. Okay. Let's talk to Meager Varn. Pay no mind to the wyvern. What? Where am I? How did I get here? Meager Varn is in a state of shock. It looks like he needs some time to come to his senses. Okay. Let's go around here, see what we find. Oh, also, just heal yourself.
And Lindsay was called for.
Yes.
What do we got? Oh, should probably save the game. Oh, our search for an answer to the mystery of Varnhold was coming to an end. After learning of the horrible fate that befell the poor citizens of Varnhold, we headed to the final destination of our trip, a dark chamber hidden behind Mordecai's throne room. As soon as we crossed the threshold, we froze, breathless. The dark hall before us was filled with gleaming, transparent vessels. The shimmering light of the souls imprisoned there dispersed the gloomy darkness of the tomb. Liquid shadows danced and twisted on the stone walls with every move of those bright little sparks as they beat against the interiors of their elegant, translucent prisons. And what did the Baron do when he saw the cruel fate of Varnholt citizens? We obviously let them go. Neutral good. He immediately began breaking the soul jars to free the imprisoned souls. Upon breaking the first jar, a bright flash of light heralded that the imprisoned soul had regained its freedom. The bright spark flew in an arc over our heads and settled on the floor, and then, well, even my talent as a writer couldn't do justice to what we saw. The freed soul was reincarnated in a heartbeat. On the spot where the spark landed, a man clad in dusty peasant's clothes appeared, an expression of utter shock on his face. The poor man was terrified when he came to his senses after that nightmare, and only to find himself in the middle of an ancient tomb. It took no effort at all to free the others. With each new crash of shattered glass, new people appeared around us. Guards, fishermen, mothers, their children, farmers, drunkards, grumpy grannies, groaning gossipers. Long story short, all of the people who'd been abducted by Oculus of Abaddon had returned. Oh, if only shattering kitchenware were always brought such joy and goodness. Alternating between lamenting, crying, and yelling for joy, the crowd headed for the tomb's exit. We followed after them, finishing yet another chapter of our heroic chronicle. Ha-ha! I'll wait for the developments. Varnhold's vanishing is over. Your Varn, sir. Your Grace, gods be praised. You are our savior. You rescued us. Not just me, but my people as well. Whatever I can do to show you my gratitude. Meager pauses for a moment, as if lost in thought, then grunts. Too bad Schfel didn't live to see this moment, and Gunderson, he wasn't a bad sort, just impulsive. Meager nods. Well, mourn them. Mourn all those who lost their lives because of Mordecai. And then, barony effects, community +9, loyalty +13, military +5, economy +7, relations +7, divine +3, arcane +1, stability +1, culture +1. Your Grace, by the debt of blood, Varnhold and I now serve you. The cowards from the north didn't lift a finger to help me when I was in need, so I offer you my sword to the one who will. He bows his head. I'll head to your castle and wait for you there. A deputy will rule in Varnhold. I'll appoint someone trustworthy. Don't worry about that. Ha-ha! We got it. I also have a pet wyvern, but I don't know how long he's going to stay here. Let's leave this place. Anything good that we're leaving? Yeah, we'll take this. I think... Nope, he's still there. Anything worth leaving? Not seeing or anything worth taking. Nope. Leave. Oh, guys, we're done. We finished the Varnhold's vanishing, or whatever the fuck it was. We got it, guys. And now, I mean, technically, we're still waiting for development, so I don't know what that means.
The ancient evil was defeated. The dead tyrant Vorticai wouldn't be threatening us or anyone else any longer. Alas, our friend revealed himself to be an enemy. How could you, Tristan? We trusted you.
Tristan. I have been told where to look for that brother quest, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try that. I think it's supposed to be the Shallow Gulch, so we're going to travel there. It's going to take us a couple of days. We deal with that. Maybe stop by and help. Well, no, we're going to have to go sleep at the capital. Get the,
I feel tired.
Get Lindsay back up to full strength.
Should gather our strength.
Okay, manage. Don't use rations. Cooking for you. Plus 10, I think that's what we were doing, or was it? I think that's what we were doing. Okay. Yep. Let's make ourselves some onion soup. Interesting.
Why are you watching me, Stitch? Do you think such a pastime unbecoming for a warrior?
You stitch like you fight. A steady hand, a neat seam. It's good to watch.
All right, continue. We're gonna track along this path here. Avoid the random encounter. Nope. Looks like we're fighting anyway.
Let's finish them quick.
Alright. There we go.
Training pays off.
Alright. We're clear. Alright, leave. We got a whole bunch of stuff to sell, by the way. On the way, like when we get back to the capital, we've got a whole bunch of like +2 plate armor. We're gonna have to look and see if that's useful for anybody else in the party. Little sullen source. We're just going to go here. Who knows, we might uncover this land eventually, and I don't want to travel back out here ever again because of the horrible terrain that is here.
We should gather our strength.
Let's make some time while we can. Try to avoid, evade. Try to avoid. Nope.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
What do we got?
Hungry. When we stop.
Fighters.
Victory is inevitable.
Concealed, but that didn't help it.
My strength fades.
Okay. Let's just keep going here. Try and make our time.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
All right, let's camp.
Guy Chazer de Lambert was a woodsman not unlike you. However, he favored dual elven curved blades instead of the bow. Belloc Nor was his fellow arch-knight, and he was an expert marksman. It is said that he could shoot the wings off a sturge at 100 meters.
Minotaur shit. Even if he was that good with a bow, why not just kill this sturge?
Because then there's nothing to boast about. All right. Yeah, claim that. We're going to have to do that. There's one down here. And we've got to claim. There's a whole bunch of things we got to claim. Alright, I'm told this is where we find the brother. While traveling through the hills of Nomen, we noticed something worrisome. Crows circled the sky, much as they do upon the spying of a corpse to feast upon. More ominous yet, the clouds of smoke trailed into the sky as well. After noticing that, we intimidate, stored, stealth. Stealth. We have a pretty good stealth. We carefully approach, trying not to reveal ourselves. As soon as we saw the attracted crows, a dead horse lay on the ditch, one leg missing, and its carcass already picked by scavengers. Near the horse was what looked to be a corpse of its former rider, a young man clad only in undergarments. The smoke was coming from a bonfire where a horse's leg was roasting. I also saw the cooks, goblins, but it was too late to give chase. They were fleeing as fast as they could, clad in clothes of a dead man. One wore a beret with a feather, another a velvet jacket, a third was clutching a coin pouch, equally useless for a traveler or a goblin in this backwater. Deciding not to pursue the goblins, we turned our attention to the body. Alas, the body lay before us belonged to none other than, Tomin Havaki, a noble from Galton, the one whose brother begged us to look for him. A letter in his jacket pocket, yellowed with age, confirmed his identity. It was signed Meriton Havaki, a relative. All we could do was take the track and Jews to the brother. Okay, well, we got that done. So, let's... we could go. Could go to the old Sycamore. No, we're going to go to Tuskdale. It's going to take us a day to get there anyways, because we're going to go through these damn hills.
Resting would be nice.
Yes, I know,
Don't
Lindsay.
you think?
We should gather our strength.
But we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I just want to connect up this section of the map. Okay. Okay. Let's rest another day.
Do you think you are better than others? Is it because your parents are nobles?
It's not arrogance, just dignity. Unfortunately, many people, especially among the commoners, are taught from childhood always to doubt themselves. That's why they don't understand the difference.
That seems a little harsh. Alright. Alright, we're almost home. Oh, for the love of God. We're right next to our capital. Alright, enter. We're going to enter. I think we're going to go to the throne room first. There's probably some stuff we've missed from our kingdom management. Crystal Adora, Your Grace, we need I need to head to Brevoy immediately. Sword Lord Jamandi requires your help in fighting off a sudden attack on Rostland. A treacherous invasion of barbarians has caught the Sword Lords off guard. It's presently only skirmishers, but very soon there will be a major battle on the Gelburn uplands. Rostov is calling for help, and I trust you won't turn your back on your old allies when they need you more than ever. There's one more thing. I'm afraid the bloom is back, Your Grace. Monsters have started appearing in the barony again. Fortunately, they've only spotted near Candlemire Lake. Of course, this is highly disturbing, but, my Baron, without immediate action on our part, the Sword Lords may be defeated. What's going on at Candlemire? Not long ago, a bright flash was spotted at the center of the island. After that, monsters started to appear in the area, attacking fishermen and travelers. Someone should travel to Candlemire and discover where these monsters are coming from, and why. What's happening in Brevoy? The Killid Barbarians, Your Grace, the Tiger Lords tribe. They sometimes serve as mercenaries in the River Kingdoms. Not long ago, a new chieftain rose among them and inspired the tribe to conquer new lands. His name is Armagh the Twiceborn. And it is said his tribe honor him as a living legend. Looks like Brevoy became his first target. Rostland, to be more specific. Okay. Amiri raises her head, her eyes blazing. Tiger Lords? So they decided to come to fight? I've heard. My former tribe is with them now, hiding from the evil spirit that haunts them. But the Tiger Lords brought the cowardly worms here with them. If so, I'll give them what they deserve. She shakes her head as if trying to cast off something unpleasant, then glares at you, but her words are carefully controlled. What I wanted to say, Chieftain, we need to go there, and we need to hurry. I'm going now to scout ahead. Maybe find some help. Come with me, or else we'll live to see this Armagh smash the Brevins and come knocking at our main gate. We're heading there right now. Raises her head as if trying to stop you. Easy. If we go there in a huge group, there's no way we can scout another. In short, I go first, to see their numbers, maybe smash some heads. You come join me later. Just don't make me wait too long, or I'll kick all their asses without you. Must return to my own concerns. And one last thing, Your Grace. Now, in the darkest hour, I must hurry to help my countrymen. I'm heading to Rostland immediately to help to join the Sword Lords. I hope we'll meet again and in this world. Okay, so we lost 2 of our party members. Well, not party members, but we lost 2. Oh, we have another person coming here. I came to say farewell. Alas, I must return to my homeland. I have responsibilities as family head. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Take care of yourself. Okay? Another one. Coswin, we have a big fish here today. A noble from Brevoy. His clothes are worth hundreds of gold coins and his eyes are shifty. He has business offer to make. He wants to open a leatherworking shop in our dominion to tan skins. These tanneries smell like kobold's backside. This industry requires the use of alchemical components, which are carried by the wind and cause nasty diseases. Nobody's happy about these factories being in Brevoy. That's the reason he's come to us. The offer is profitable, no doubt, but the smell that comes with it is foul. We mustn't make a deal with this little man. Better to send him away, and quickly. That will teach the other moneybags a lesson too. Just because you're stuffed with gold doesn't mean you're allowed to do whatever you want. So relations +2 for tannery. Relations -2. We'll do that. Perfect. Alright. New event. Strong nations support the regent's endeavors. Okay. I'll have to do that later, because... Oh, for the love of God. Regular looks gloomy. Coswin, we need to talk. A border patrol got buried under an avalanche in the eastern mountains. They're probably all dead. Not a great loss. They weren't the first to die, and they won't be the last, but there's a number of troops volunteering to go rescue them. First avalanche is near the last. We'll risk losing half the army up there. It's just not worth it. But if I say we're not going to the mountains, they won't learn anything. They'll just take me for a heartless bastard. That's why I'd rather you give the order to cancel this mission. It's got to be you, the chief. So let's see here. -6 military, +3 loyalty. We'll let them go. Alright. got that. Are we done? Nope. Oh, yeah. Carefree hunter, don't know what this is. Thank you. Go away. I just want to sleep. Just want to sleep. Trivel, before you is a boyish half-elf. Her tight-fitting leather outfit is full of patches, and a large, mean-looking blade rests on her hip. Tattoo adorns the woman's neck. On behalf of the simple folk of Varnhold, I greet you. My name is Trival. I am here to represent our community, to present you with a token of our loyalty, and to humbly beg your help. The half-elf hands you a wrapped parcel to you. I personally vouch for its quality, and made it on my own hands, every stitch and cut. I hope you like it. Okay. Scorpion's hatred. We ask you to let Varnhold assemble a militia of her own. Many of the locals are eager to keep watch and defend their homes with weapons in hand, especially so after the, well, you understand. Your Grace took care to send guards to Varnhold, and I'm grateful for that. However, the townsfolk would sleep better knowing that you've let us take the protection of our children and elders in our own hands. I understand that this would require an investment from you, but we will not remain in your debt for long. If there's a workshop where I can work leather, I'll be more than happy to make all manner of things for you. I used to make a living as a tanner back in Doggermark. Yeah, I like this idea. Thank you, Your Grace. Hope to hear from you soon. Alright. Can I please go and just deal with some things on the map and then go sleep?
Meanwhile, barbarian hordes had been gathering near Brevoy's borders. We had a difficult choice to make. Was it more important to chase a traitor, or to fulfill our duty as allies?
Our duty calls.
Need to go check this. Put everybody on here that we can. Okay, that's been done. Triumph. Fight between the High Priest and the Poltergeist drew the attention of the whole area. The great battle ended in the steps of the temple with the victory of the priest, who immediately blessed the building and invited everyone inside. So, military +1, divine +4. Success, community +1, loyalty negative. Okay, got that. Scouts, disaster, -4, -4. Magical energy keeps building up. The arcane specialist is puzzled. According to their predictions, in 2 months a powerful arcane spell will blanket the capital and surrounding lands. As well as cavalry. Mental dexterity, triumph, +4 economy. Troubles in Barony. Visitor waits in the castle. Usually demand your presence. Request your presence. Okay. First things first. Advisors. We don't have a counselor. Kind of sucks. Varnhold Militia. Let's put Iger on there. Okay, you got that. Curses. No candidate. No candidate. No candidate. Alright, that kind of sucks. Economy. Okay. Strong Nation cost buildings. Cost of buildings with a static community bonus. Do that later. Rank up. We can't do that yet. Visitors from another world. Peasants are terrified. A local mage is conducting dangerous experiments during which he has summoned beasts and monsters from other planes. The growing disconnect threatens to turn into a riot. Put you on that. Veterans. Crippled and wounded soldiers discharged from the army willing to return to their farms and instead form gangs. Let's have you deal with this. You might have a shot. Joys of Life. Strange Hedonistic Teachings. Start that. Trade agreement with Sertova. We don't have the cost for that. Research. Don't have that. Don't have that. Prove diplomacy. Plus 3 BP each time the whole situation. That's something. Trade agreement with Galt. Times of unrest. The worse the unrest, the more BP this agreement provides. No, we're not going to do that. Trading agreement with Galton. Abolishing all trade tariffs and importing goods from Galton. We forgo all immediate profits, however. This will provide a solid foundation of a strong relationship, plus 5 to the economy. Give us 100. Strong nation. Okay. Start project there. Okay, good. We've done that. That's been set. Nope, I should go ahead and build up some buildings. Then sleep, leave, and make a choice on what I'm going to do. So, like, Human Lands have got a building there. Varnhold's got one. Shrike Hills is us. We got one for you. Yeah, Gnarlkeep, Tazelford, Trade Guard, Varnhold, Shambling Steps, and Tuskdale. Okay, we still need to get the Silver Steps. We can do that. We can pick up Silver Steps. Yeah, we can claim the Silver Steps, but we can't do that right now. Let's check out Trade Guard. See what they've got available. Alright, they're at full. But can we upgrade? Upgrade gives us +1 military. 20 BP. Requires town, so we don't got that. Requires town. Requires town, okay. So trade guard's full. Hazel Ford might have something here. Halfling's Brewery. Oh. We could... Emphasize where erratic halflings create amazing... There's another alcohol beverage. 100 BP. Put that there. Put you right there. Okay. We'll do the Shambling Steps as well, because that's been kind of left on its own. Or no, it's 1, 2... Well, let's enter and see what we can do. 7 out of 10. Piers. Get those built. Build that up. And let's look at Gnarlkeep. It's got 1 spare building next to a monument, barracks, shop. Stat-wise, we're looking at military will be upgraded by 1 soon. Anything that provides arcane here? Dagon's Armor Shop. A humble shop for a local artisan, +1 to the economy when adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse. Well. Yeah, we'll build up the armor. We'll put the armor shop down. It's not the perfect synergy, but it works. And then let's just check out Varnhold. Get this done. assuming they're probably really nice. So Varnhold is a full-size town. Okay, we're going to... Could build a lighthouse. I want you to upgrade to a stone wall. It's got a full fort. A lighthouse. Welcome site for any sailor, and a guiding light for river ships can only be built in a lighthouse slot. Oh, right there. Yeah, definitely needs that. Only place for goblins could easily be mistaken for a garbage dump. Cistern, source of fresh water, very useful in case of fire or siege. +1 loyalty when adjacent to a park. Don't think we've got a park anywhere. We build a park? Park. So put down a park. Gives us +4 loyalty. Which would be pretty nice. Put down a park. And then we'll just also put down a cistern. Cistern, which gives us stability, which would be good. So, get the stability going. What else do we need? Culture would be great. So anything that gives us culture. Arcane would be good. Do we have a town hall? Got trade shop, foundry, lighthouse, windmill. Already have a town hall, okay. Mage's Tower, a place where mages study arcane. +3 to arcane when built in a separate slot. Also houses teleportation circle, allows select clientele to travel to the world magical teleportation. Hey, teleportation circle. Good. So we need the Mage's Tower to do the teleportation circle. That's amazing. Now that we know that, we're gonna definitely put one right inside of our capital. Let's sleep and then leave, and I gotta figure out what we're gonna. Oh, for the love of God! Dagon, greetings, your grace. I'm working myself day and night, producing for one of your army. A particular item turned out too fine to serve a simple soldier. Ironclad bow. Okay, thank you. Leave me alone. I just want to sleep. I want to sleep in a feather bed, for God's sakes. It's been months. And an 8-hour rest. Okay. We're going to stop there. Hold on. Okay, no quest ended there. All right, I'm going to stop there. Thank you all, because we're way over time for this episode. So thank you all for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye.